Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Let's Discuss with Missymak. Now, today I have Brendan with us, and we're going to be discussing a topic that really affects people our age. It affects people any age group, really, but when you get to sort of your 50s and further up, it affects you more because sometimes you find that every time you're going somewhere, it's to a funeral. So, I'll be speaking to Brendan. I'll hand you over to Brendan. But Brendan, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Brendan Herbert. I'm 56 years old, so I'm in that age bracket that was mentioned. And I was married for 29 years, you know. For a long time, I was with my partner, my wife, for 32 years. We were more or less childhood sweethearts and that kind of stuff. I met her when I was 18. She was a little bit older than me. She was 19. So and we had a got started going out and got engaged and got married and then had the kids, two kids, had a good life together, wonderful life together. I would say wasn't perfect, but it was perfect in my mind. What it was, and then it came to an end in 2020. I
Wow.
skipped to the jump to the end, but there's a lot in the middle. But it came to the end in 2020 during the dreaded COVID year. In
Right.
October. Mm.
Okay. I know you said there's a big bit in the middle that you've missed out, and yes, but so
October.
we don't have to go into everything. But what happened? You say it came to an end. What actually happened?
Okay, well, I'll go back a few years before the end to give you some context and some understanding. Uh, my wife Pauline had as a lot of Caribbean women do, they had fibroids, which is a common thing for Asian and Black women, from what I understand.
Yes.
And she went in for a routine operation. I think it was 2017, and just to remove them, as a lot of people go for. It could have been a half a day operation, in and out to normal next day. Okay, she went in, had an operation, and I dropped her off, came back home, took day off work, came back home to do some tidying up and so on. Called hospital midday, and I said to them, "Where's Pauline?" That was her name. Where's Pauline? She goes, "Oh, we don't know where she is. She's either still in theatre or back up to the ward."
Mm,
So I said, "Okay, fair enough." I didn't think anything of it.
right.
And then so I was calling every half an hour to find out where she was, but want to pick her up. And I was told she's either here or there. I said, well, she's got to be somewhere. She's got to be nowhere. She's got to be somewhere. But long story short, I had a phone call about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. She'd been half a day from the head doctor, can't remember the name of the doctor, that head surgeon, saying that saying to me, we have to perform life-saving surgery on your wife. And
Wow.
because normally we do, yeah, at that point, 2017. Because because normally in an operation, you give consent for him to go in and do what you got to do. Sign a form, whatever you do. You give consent, verbal consent, whatever. But because she was anesthetized, she couldn't give any consent. They had to make a decision to save her or not save her. Back then, they saved her, and then because they found some cancerous cells somewhere in the fibroid
Right.
area, and that was that. So she came out of hospital. Everything was okay, but then she didn't realize she had cancer. That she had treatment. Started having treatment for the cancer. Um, and she had doctor appointments, different things. At one point, they thought she had bone cancer. Then thought she had other cancer. Uh, and I was confused. If I must be honest with you, I was
I
just
could
there.
imagine
I
because
didn't know. I
it was
was
supposed to be a routine
confused.
operation, and then all of this.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I was just very confused. And and then when she came back, she made recovery. I'm jumping a bit. She made recovery. The cancer went away. Cancer went away. And a few tests, few operations, a few things just to have to get things sorted out. But in essence, she was making progress. In 2020, around early part of lockdown, around say May, she was has to go for a routine operation. She went in there, came out, and she was given it all clear. She's given it all clear that the cancer's gone. Everything seems to be okay. You should be able to live a good life now. Just take it easy. Just be careful. Just keep an eye on yourself. If anything happens,
Yes.
let us know. So we're at home in the garden. It was a nice summer, if you remember. I don't know if you were in England at the time. But it was a nice summer, and it was just nice. So then in early August, she goes to me, Brendan. I was in the garden, doing some work in the garden. And she said, Brendan, I got a few pains down there. I said to her, well, because you're a cancer patient, don't take any chances. Call the hospital, go see the nurse, see what happens. She called the nurse. The nurse said to her, as a precaution, pack an overnight bag with you, go into the QE in Birmingham, and then she'll be sorted out, whatever it is. So I drove her into the hospital. I drove her into hospital. And I remember driving her into hospital and then seeing road signs saying you can't go any further because do some road work. So and she goes, it's all right, Brendan, drop me off here. I can see the door there. Can walk. So she took her over that bag and she walked in, ran in, skipped in, hopped in, virtually somersaulted into the hospital. Well as fit as the fiddle, right in my mind.
Yes.
You know, and then so I thought she'd be out by the end of the week. So I kept phoning her. Luckily, we had WhatsApp video and FaceTime to call each other, and that so I could still. I couldn't visit her because of COVID restrictions at the
Oh
time.
gosh, yes, that was a
Um,
terrible time,
yeah,
really.
so that was strange. So I kept calling her, talking to her all the time. I said, "When are you coming out, Pauline? When are you coming out?" She goes, "Oh, they're doing a few tests for me, some chemo, and so on, going to take place." And that was how it was for the next few weeks. She was in there. She was in there 5, 6 weeks from what should have been a few days. In there 5, 6 weeks, and I was thinking, what's going on? What the hell's going on? I kept following them, kept talking to her, and then one Sunday morning, someone said to me, she goes to me, I'm coming out next week. She said, great, fantastic. My first concern was, oh my God, get the house tidy. When I thought, oh
Yes.
my God, the house is tidy. Women are, oh my God, I tidy the kitchen, tidy all that kind of thing. I wasn't concerned about her so much. I was concerned about the house not being tidy enough. Anyway, so I was called hospital one Sunday morning, and doctor goes to me, come in straight away. So I drove in, went in there, and got there about 9:30 in the morning. I saw Pauline. First man, actually physically seen her for 5 weeks. So we held each other, as you do, your
Mm.
wife and stuff. We were talking about what we're gonna do and all that kind of stuff. And I was there for all day. I was there waiting, waiting, waiting. And then doctors came in. There was three doctors came into to the room because she was in her own room. Three doctors came in. There was a head doctor, his assistant, some other doctor, and somebody else. Three or four of them came in. I saw their faces. I thought this does not good. I thought, this does not good. So they all sat around the bed, trying to find the best English they can find, the best way to break the news to us, and said to her, um, "We've looked at your cancer. It's growing. Um, we can't do anything for you.
Wow.
We
Wow.
can't do anything for you." So I sat there like an idiot, saying, "Sorry, what do you say? We can't do anything. We can't do anything for her." So me like an idiot saying, "What does that mean?" Know what it means. What does it mean? They wouldn't say the words terminal. They said we can't do anything for you. They said if we give her any more chemo, she'll be dead tonight. Forget giving radiotherapy. Her body's so weak it can't take it and can't take it anymore. So Pauline cried out, kind of screamed. I remember screaming out, going, no, kind of in anguish. And she goes, that drug you're working on, that experimental drug you're working on, wherever it is, give me that. I'll take it. Whatever it is, I'll take it. You know. And she goes, no, they said the ghost were, no, we can't give you anything because if you give you anything, you'll be dead before. So in the end, my brain kicked in that it's terminal cancer she had, you know. And they and then and so we were talking about they said to her, you got an option of either staying here or going home.
Mhm.
They never said the word death or dying. All they said you got a choice of going here, staying here, or going home. So of course Pauline goes, I want to go home. I want to go home to my family. I want to be home, you know. So that was that. So when the doctors were going outside, I followed them outside and said, look, how long she got? Just tell me how long she's got, you know. And said to me, in experience, she got about 2 weeks to live. That was the end of August. Now, in my mind, I said to myself, you know what? I'm not going to tell Pauline how long they're giving her. I won't tell her how much. I won't tell her the time they're giving her because I don't want her to be defined by the time they're giving her. Or to live her life, whatever life she's got left, live it as much as you can, and whatever time she has, she has. You know, during that time, I was talking to my aunties in America and Nevis and so on, and they'll say to me, "Take, give her that, give her this herbs." And I was ordering like from Amazon, all everything I could find, everything under the sun. I was ordering just to prolong the life. I thought, I don't believe it. She's not going anywhere. She's Pauline. She's strong. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't gonna go nowhere. You know. And then so I never told her. So I brought her home, and then we had to get the bedroom changed a bit so she can have a bed and get the bathroom changed a bit and different things, and she had nurse coming for palliative care. First time I heard the word palliative, didn't know what the word meant before that time.
Yes.
Palliative care, it's a new word of it, I learned 2020 and 2020, palliative care came around. They asked the question about if she goes under, do we want to resuscitate her? I said, of course you're gonna resuscitate her. I was getting angry. What do you mean do? They said, well, sometimes it's nicer to let them go instead of having to bring them back and so on. And so long story short, 'cause no time's going. Um, um, one which she's had doctors coming to see her every Tuesday to make sure she's okay. So the cocktail of medicines, just not to fight the cancer, just to ease the pain. They couldn't fight the cancer, it was just pain relief. That's all it was. So I had to give her these tablets every so often, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it was. It was just ridiculous. And one Tuesday morning on the 6th of October, um, no, before 5th of October, which was my sister's birthday. Funny, that's why I remember how it was. Um, she wasn't feeling good, and I couldn't even sleep in the same bed as her because it was so funny. I had to go in the spare room because it was how she had.
I'm
She called. She called me.
sorry to interrupt you, Brendan. I'm going to do this in two parts because I really want to hear what you want to say, and I'm sure people who are listening will want to hear what you've got to say as well. So I'm going to actually end our conversation there, and then I'm going to restart, and we will do the
Yeah,
second part. So just hold on to that thought.
yeah,
Um, it's, I think viewers, I think it's really important to hear this story. So we're going to pause there because I can't have the video too long, and we're going to do a part two. Okay, so I'll see you in a moment.